Hi everyone, this is Andy. My YouTube channel is Andy Amazon Advocate. Today I have a good friend. His name is Dan. He's from Shopkeeper. So without further ado, maybe let him introduce himself. So Dan, maybe can introduce yourself. Hello.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the introduction. So my name is Dan Brasoveanu. I'm the marketing manager and partnership manager for Shopkeeper, current Amazon seller, and also I have got a lot of experience in the FBA space. I was one of the 21st employees at Jungle Scout. So I've been working in the FBA space. I don't know, since 2017. So have a lot of experience.
Okay.
Since then.
Well, so you're already experienced, in this FB arena. Okay. So then, which company do you represent? And then how can you help, Amazon sellers like us, to do our business better?
Yes, as I said, currently I'm working for Shopkeeper. Shopkeeper is most likely the best profit analytics app out there. The main advantages of Shopkeeper compared to other software is that it's super easy to use, super intuitive. You can see your profits at a glance, profits and costs. It takes like a few clicks and then you get your data. We bring data we can bring data for like 18 months before, and also the tracking is near real time. So you see like instantly when you're making sales and what's the profit and what's the fees for that sale. We also have a very nifty and easy to read profit P&L chart and P&L table, which is spread on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. So you can follow basically anything related to your costs with Shopkeeper. One main advantage of Shopkeeper is that we handle all the Amazon marketplace. So if you want to sell even in Egypt or Saudi Arabia, you can totally do that with ease with Shopkeeper. It's no problem. And also currently we track 75 plus fees on Amazon, so you can pretty much stay on top of these fees, because every time when sellers, at least when they pass the first stage from being a new seller to a more experienced seller, they come across new fees, like long-term storage fees, any kind of promotion fees, lightning deal fees, which is very difficult to keep track if you use just Seller Central or if you use a spreadsheet or even an Excel. It's not scalable. We do it for you, and anyways, when we grow with you. Like, we help you to have more time to grow your business and to focus on what matters for your business. So that's profit in the end, profit and profit margin.
I see. Oh, so I'd like to thank Shopkeeper for being one of the sponsors for us for the EXW conference this year, which has already over. So I hope that you guys do take note of the event, which is coming for next year.
Yep.
I would like to say that I've seen their software, I've explored it around, and I would really say that it's quite user-friendly, intuitive, that you know where to click, unlike some of the software that is seen in the market. So for people who are interested, Dan is very nice. Okay, he has prepared for us a special so-called a deal for our students only. Okay, so if you would like to know more, okay, the link is below in this YouTube video, and then please do click on it and try, because they have a trial as well to try out. And I would really suggest you guys to try out, because they are really quite different from some of the ones that I know. Okay, so maybe I want to ask one last question, if you have time. Okay, because now we are like in the last quarter of 2021. Okay, what is your prediction, or what do you think you can advise us for sellers in 2022?
So for 2022, it's very important. Anyways, now I advise most of the sellers, and for the last quarter, it's very important to get prepared for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and so on. It's super important, and also for the Christmas holiday shopping, because then In some cases, some businesses can pretty much make like 50 or 60% of their entire revenue in these last 3 months. So it's very important. It's very important to focus there for the time being. After you get some well-deserved rest after this period in January, you can start thinking big. So this means like expanding to other new marketplaces. As I said, there are numerous new marketplaces which are pretty much super easy to get into with a little bit of help. Like as I said, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, also the Netherlands, Poland is opening soon. So it's new territory where you can expand and you can have competitive advantage because you're the first. Because for instance, me, when I started selling in 2017, I was being taught by sellers who started somewhere in 2012 or 2013, wow. And they made a lot of money during that time because they were the first ones there. So there was no competition, costs were super low. So basically start focusing on the US because it's very lucrative, but you can get a lot of competitors very fast. So that's a big problem. And after you get a lot of competitors, what happens is it's a race to the bottom in terms of pricing. And if your price is low, you can't support any kind of paid advertising. So it's like a vicious circle. It's very important to expand because now you've got like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 new marketplaces. So super easy to do. And second, one thing that I've noticed recently is that sellers, they're focusing on what to launch and now how much and like what's the product launch, and they're not focusing exactly on the costs and figuring out the costs of the launch, like in terms, okay, what's my PPC budget, what's the budget that I put into the sourcing. So they're looking for something very hot and sells like hotcakes, and they want the super high monthly sales and super high revenue, but they're not doing their math. So, and first of all, also you need to factor into account when you check all the software estimators out there, factor into account the fees. It's very important because mostly your margin will be like, may say 20, 30% tops. If you have like a product with 50%, 60%, that's super good because mainly you're the only one who's selling it, or it's like a very, very exclusive niche and with a very high value product. So as I said before you start doing anything, just do the math. Check the fees. We have a lengthy article on Shopkeeper about fees, and Andy's gonna include it in the YouTube.
That's so good.
Yeah, a lengthy article about fees, and you need to take those into account and calculate your FBA fee, FBA pick and pack fee, and so on. Calculate them very well. So in the end, when you start, you don't have a surprise. This is like firsthand. And one more thing for 2022, for sure, Amazon, because it's growing, there's a lot of sellers, will add even more fees. So true, because now we have like, if you want to sell abroad now, we have a lot of fees. For instance, there's the Vine program, there's the PAM program. This is like programs where you want to sell either, for instance, Vine, light program, I think. So it's a light program where you sell just light products. Pan American, you can sell in all America, just being based, for instance, in the US. And every time you ship to other countries, to Latin America or to Mexico or to Canada from the US, you get charged certain fees in terms of the shipment. And so you need to be aware of that. Also, the referral fees varies from country to country where you're shipping. So easily you can do this with Shopkeeper, of course. It's easy to track all these fees when you start using it. And as I said, we have a very good offer now for all your followers, Andy. And it's like a 30-day free trial plus plus 50% off the first month. So it's a very good deal.
Well done. That is so nice of you. So Dan has actually told us that in 2022 really try to make a resolution for yourself in 2022. Set yourself a goal for 2022 to maybe start at least 3 more new markets in Amazon. Okay, and because there could be less competitors. And also, he also shared that, take note of the cost in terms of when you're launching a new product, which is quite true because I think in my class, I always say that, prepare at least 20% of your budget to at least for your marketing campaigns. but a lot of people will just put their budget, like 100% into like their cost and also in shipping, but in the end, they forgot about 20%, which is about the launching of the product. So what he said is very true, prepare, okay, for the cost as well. So thank you so much, Dan, for sharing with us. Where are you now? I mean, now, because now it's like 8 o'clock in Singapore, where are you now?
Now I'm based in, I'm in Bucharest, I'm in Romania. Probably everybody knows it for Transylvania, Dracula. So it's and also we
okay.
also we have a lot we have a lot of sellers here and a lot of events. And the FBA space is very popular in Romania.
I hope that I can see you in person soon if there's any events in the future where we can travel more freely. So all the best to you, and thank you so much for all your help all these years. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks, Andy. Bye bye.